Hello, welcome to Screen Notes. Today we're talking about the 2023 Korean drama Moving, which was released on Disney+. This video will contain spoilers, because we'll be looking at the show from a different angle. With so many characters possessing extraordinary abilities, who is the strongest? How do they rank in terms of power? Have you ever wondered? Let's begin! 10. Jang Gi-do, played by Cha Tae-hyun. His role is a cheerful bus driver. His power? The ability to generate electricity. However, his weakness is that his power can be used both offensively and defensively, but it's limited in terms of endurance. 9. So, next up is Kim Bong-seok, played by Lee Jong-ha. He's one of the main high school characters, and honestly, his abilities are pretty amazing. He inherited the power of flight from his father, and on top of that, he's got extraordinary senses, like hearing, sight, and smell from his mother. But you know, even with all those powerful abilities, he's still lacking in training and experience. He can fly, sure, but if he can't control his emotions, he might just float away without even meaning to. 8. Let's talk about Young Hee-soo, portrayed by Go Yoon-jung. She's a brave high school girl with some pretty unique powers. She's got exceptional athleticism and rapid healing, which means she can survive even fatal injuries. Still, her lack of real combat experience does limit her, making things a bit tough despite her abilities. 7. Lee Kang-hoon, played by Kim Do-hoon. He's a smart and hardworking student, and his powers are nothing short of impressive. Superhuman strength and speed. He's highly effective in close combat, which is super useful. But, you know, even though he's one of the top contenders in terms of raw power and speed, his lack of experience and maybe some anger management issues tend to hold him back. 6. Lee Mi-hyun, played by Han Hyo-ju, is Bong-seok's mother, and well, she's a former agent. Her power? She's got these extraordinary senses, sight, hearing, and smell, all off the charts. But you know, she's more suited for intelligence gathering and protection rather than direct combat. Next up, 5. Frank, portrayed by Ryu Seung-byom, is an assassin sent from the United States. His power is honestly pretty wild: superhuman strength, endurance, and regenerative healing. What makes him even more dangerous is how he combines his professional killing skills with those powers. Still, his regeneration isn't as fast as Jang Ju-won's. 4. And then there's Park Chan-il, played by Jo Bok-rae. He's a North Korean special agent. His power includes superhuman speed, strength, and agility. Honestly, in terms of sheer physical power, he's one of the most dangerous among the North Korean side. At number 3, we have Jaemin Lee, played by Kim Sung-kyun. He's known as a resilient and powerful fighter with extreme durability and honestly some seriously destructive combat skills. When his family is threatened, Jaemin becomes nearly unstoppable. But, you know, he does struggle to control his power effectively, which can be a real challenge for him. Coming in at number 2 is Kim Do-shik, portrayed by Zo In-sung. He's Bong-seok's father and, well, an elite agent with the power of flight. Unlike his son, he's got full control over his abilities and tons of combat experience. His real strength is combining his power with mastery in weapon use, making him a truly deadly professional. And finally, at the very top, we have Jang Ju-won, played by Ryu Sung-ryong. He's a former gangster who's now a loving father figure. His powers? Superhuman strength and regenerative healing. He feels no pain and can recover from even the most fatal injuries over and over again. So why is he number 1? Well, his combination of endurance, attack power, healing speed, and honestly, virtual invincibility makes him the strongest character in the series. So, that's my ranking of the most powerful characters in Moving Season 1. Which ability did you find the most impressive? Our journey through the magical world of screens will continue. Don't forget to subscribe and join me in the next Screen Notes.